Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am your host, Shane.
And I am your host, Nina.
And today we are looking at an article called Amazing Kid Inventions. And this is part 1.
What's an invention?
All right, so an invention, to invent something, means to create something that did not exist before.
Ooh.
Usually something useful.
Yeah, so you have to be creative and you can make something that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Oh, can you invent a joke or only things?
Sure, you can invent a joke.
Okay.
Why, did you invent a joke?
No, I didn't. Did you?
No. I probably could invent a joke.
Okay.
But not right now.
Okay.
When I was growing up, I helped my grandfather with an invention, but it wasn't my idea, so I can't say that I invented it.
Okay.
But it was pretty cool. You would use like recycled newspaper, because back then, when I was a kid, there wasn't an internet, so you still got your information from a newspaper.
Okay.
And so the newspaper came every day, and you would have to worry about, there wasn't very good recycling programs back then. So he invented a thing that would roll the newspapers into a log, and then you can use that log in the fireplace instead of burning wood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
and it was called the roll-a-log, and it never really made any money, but I always thought it was cool that my grandfather invented something.
That is very cool. So he is an inventor.
Yeah, but we're going to be talking about amazing kid inventors.
Wow.
So let's check this out, part 1.
Okay.
Kids have a natural desire to learn. As babies, they test things with their mouths. As their minds grow, they get ideas and want to test them in different ways.
Okay, so this is part 1 of Amazing Kid Inventions.
Yes.
What does amazing mean?
So amazing is best to describe me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, amazing means very surprising and wonderful.
So Nina is amazing.
Pretty much. Okay, so for example, you could also say the fireworks show was amazing. Ooh.
Okay, so we have another vocabulary word, invention, which is a noun. It's a thing or an idea that has been invented. Now, so invent something means to produce or design something that has not existed before.
Ooh, okay.
Right? So, for example, you could say smartphones are one of the most important inventions in a very long time.
Yes, they are. I wonder if there's any other thing that's beating smartphones at the moment.
I can't think of something more important that's been invented in recent times.
Oh, maybe AI tools.
Oh, AI tools.
That's a new one, right?
That's true. So there's kind of still in the beginning phases of AI. And smartphones now are quite developed.
Indeed.
Right?
Yeah.
But they are also using AI now.
Exactly. So it's together.
Right. Okay. So let's read here. Kids have a natural desire to learn.
So they have a natural desire. So natural, in here, a natural ability or a characteristic is one that you were born with. So they have a natural desire. For example, a natural talent for art.
Oh, you have a natural talent for art.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Right. I desire to have more talents, but I don't. Now, desire is a noun. It's a strong wish to have or do something. So, for example, he had enough money to get all of his desires.
Ooh, okay. So desire can also be a verb. You can say, I desire to, right?
Yes,
okay.
exactly. I desire you. No, I don't desire you. But that's just an example.
Yeah.
So as babies, they test things with their mouths.
Oh, yeah,
That's true.
That is true. They're constantly putting things in their mouths, right?
Constantly grabbing things, putting them out, and you have to pull it away from their mouth. But it's kind of a way of testing things.
Yeah.
Right?
So as their minds grow, they get ideas and want to test them in different ways. So I think, yes, children are known to be very creative because when you're younger, you don't get put in a box as much as when you're older, right?
Well, also depends on your parents and how they raise you. If they allow you to be creative and don't kind of, like you said, put you in this box where you just listen to what I say. Don't do that. Don't play with that.
Yeah.
You know, don't mess with that thing. You know, some parents just tell you, just be a good kid. Right? But oftentimes, to be creative, you have to make a mess, right?
Yeah, you have to let your mind run free, right?
Free, and sometimes that requires you to take apart some of your toys, you know, try painting things on the wall.
Gluing things together.
Gluing things together, things that might make your parents upset. But kids naturally want to design things and to
build and create
and test and explore, right? Okay, let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Take Robert Patch, for example. When he was 5, he used shoe boxes and bottle caps to make a toy truck. It could turn into 3 different kinds of trucks. Cassidy Goldstein also had a great idea. At 11, she came up with her crayon holder. It made small pieces of crayon easier to use and hold.
Welcome back. So before the break, we learned that kids just have a natural desire to learn.
Yes.
They have this natural desire to want to explore their environments. Even when you're a baby, you're putting things in your mouth to kind of just see what this thing is, what it tastes like. And then as you grow up and get older, you like to experiment with things, right? That's what we were talking about in part 1. So after the break, what's going on?
Continuing. Take Robert Patch, for example. When he was 5, he used shoe boxes and bottle caps to make a toy truck. Whoa. That's really cool. So you have these shoe boxes.
So the shoe box, I guess, is just like the car, like the body of the car.
And bottle caps, like plastic bottle caps, so like little small caps.
So those could be the wheels.
Maybe, okay. It could turn into 3 different kinds of trucks.
What?
Okay, so it was like what's that movie called?
Transformer?
Exactly. It was a truck transformer.
That's pretty
made
cool.
out of shoe boxes and bottle caps. That is really cool.
I mean, to make just one would be enough, but they can turn into 3 different kinds of trucks. That's pretty awesome.
Could probably fold and bend in different places.
Right. And so saying the caps is just like a cover for a pen, could be a bottle, something like that.
Yeah.
So, for example, he threw the cap from the water bottle on the floor.
That's bad.
You
shouldn't do that.
That's pretty naughty. But maybe he was doing an experiment.
Okay, maybe he was littering. Anyways, so this person made a truck out of these things. Right? This kid, yes. So a truck is a large vehicle used for carrying goods. For example, the truck delivered fresh vegetables to the market. So you usually have a truck or use a truck to take things or deliver things, right?
Right. So in this case, it's a toy truck.
Yeah.
Right. I'm assuming he didn't build a real life-size truck.
Yeah, definitely not out of shoe boxes and bottle caps.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a very sturdy or very reliable truck. Okay, continuing. Cassidy Goldstein also had a great idea. At 11, she came up with her crayon holder. It made small pieces of crayon easier to use and hold.
Ooh, I feel like I've seen something like that before at stationery shops. Like when your pencil or your crayon gets really short.
That's Cassidy Goldstein's invention.
Wow.
When she was just 11. Yeah,
So
because when the
smart.
crayon gets really small and short, it's very difficult
To hold.
to hold and to color with
Indeed.
it, right?
Yeah.
So a crayon, if you don't know, is a colored pencil or stick of soft colored chalk or wax, often used for drawing, right? So for example, she colored the picture with crayons.
Okay. So she made a crayon holder. So a holder is something used to keep or carry something, right? So in this case, the holder is holding or carrying.
Keeping the
Little
crayon
crayon.
from falling out of your hand, right?
Exactly. For example, she put her pencils in a holder on her desk. So it's a pencil holder.
Oh, wow, that's really interesting.
Okay, so wow, these kids are very talented.
It makes me feel like I'm an adult and I've never even invented anything. So
Yeah.
I think you do have a lot of ideas when you're a kid because you experiment a lot with just things that are in your environment.
Exactly.
Because oftentimes, well, you just play.
Yeah.
In playtime, there's lots of exploration and time for thinking about things. Once you get older, you're just kind of in a hurry to just go here, go there, and you don't really sit around and just get creative unless you're an artist, like you're an artist. So sometimes you do
A little bit, yeah.
you do create things.
Yeah,
right?
but often when you're older, you have work and you have your bosses, and whatever you do create might not even be your vision, or you're stuck in a box. Because
Right.
when you're a child, you do have all that space and time and no limits.
Right, freedom.
Exactly.
Okay, that's all the time we have for this part, but we have part 2
Yes, we do.
coming up, so we'll join you.
Next time.
Right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Kids have a natural desire to learn. As babies, they test things with their mouths. As their minds grow, they get ideas and want to test them in different ways. Take Robert Patch, for example. When he was 5, he used shoe boxes and bottle caps to make a toy truck. It could turn into 3 different kinds of trucks. Cassidy Goldstein also had a great idea. At 11, she came up with her crayon holder. It made small pieces of crayon easier to use and hold.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 desire 名词，欲望、渴望。Hannah has a strong desire to be an actress. Hannah 极度渴望成为一位演员。下一个单字 cap 名词，尤其指的是可以扣住的盖子。I can't find the cap for the pen. 我找不到这支笔的盖子。下一个单字 truck 名词，卡车、货车。Larry is a truck driver. Larry 是一个卡车司机。最后一个单字 crayon 名词，蜡笔。Nina drew a picture with crayons. Nina 用蜡笔画了一幅画。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个，我们来整理一下 as 的用法。首先呢 as 加上名词就是身为某个身份。我们来看看这个例句。As students, we need to study hard and do our homework. 作为学生，我们必须努力读书，做功课。下一个用法就是 as 加主词加动词，随着怎么样？我们来看看这个例句。As time goes by, we grow older. 随着时间的推移，我们会变老。下一个文法 in different ways 以不同的方式 way 是方法，我们来看看这个例句 People express their feelings in different ways 人们以不同的方式表达他们的情感。最后一个文法 take 加名词 for example， 以什么为例？注意逗号的位置。Example 的意思是范例、实例。我们来看看这个例句。Some fruits are too sweet for me. Take mangoes, for example. 有些水果对我来说太甜了。举例来说，芒果就是。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
I don't even know where to start.
Hey, Shane, you look all at sea. What's going on?
All at sea? There's no water around here, but there's definitely a sea of paperwork.
No, Shane. It just means that you look confused and lost.
Oh, well, I've got to organize an event, but I can't find the venue details. The guest list is an absolute mess, and I don't even know if the caterer is confirmed.
Here, I got you some coffee. Take a break. Let's sort this out together. You'll be on dry land in no time.
Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into the phrase all at sea.
Despite what it sounds like, all at sea has nothing to do with oceans or ships.
That's right. It's an idiom that means to be in a state of confusion or bewilderment.
It's often used when someone feels overwhelmed, just like Shane in our skit when he faced a mountain of tasks.
Here's an example sentence. When it comes to programming, I'm all at sea.
Or he was all at sea during the dance class and couldn't keep up with any of the moves.
If you're ever feeling all at sea, you can try asking for help or taking a break to collect your thoughts.
Definitely. Learning English can sometimes make you feel all at sea, but that's why we're here to help.
That's right. And that's all the time we have for today. We hope you're feeling a little less at sea about this idiom.
And see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.